The Bay Area's rock station, 107.7 The Bone.
Dan, guitar player.
I'm Mike Wengren, play drums for Disturbed.
So, actually, I was just asking somebody, I'm like, if you could ask Disturbed anything, what would you want to know? And they were like, where did they come up with the name? What made you guys settle on Disturbed as a name for a band?
Well, we didn't settle on it.
Well, you know, I'm sure there were were there other choices, or was it like Disturbed, that's it?
Not really. That was
really.
kind of the first thing that came up. I think we auditioned singers before. Me and Mike have been playing together even a couple years before we got David, and we struggled just trying to find that missing link. And once we got David in the band and we were moving forward, and it was time to come up with a name when we were thinking of going out and doing shows, David had made the suggestion of Disturbed. And it was basically saying, in a way, of the way society may look at you when you're different, and whether you have piercings or tattoos or long hair or whatever it is, and just not being one of the sheep. And, that's just the way everybody else looks at you when you're a little different than the norm of us being the ones that are disturbed. And that just kind of came out that way. Sounds good. Let's roll with it.
So what was appealing about the Rockstar Mayhem Fest for you guys as opposed to going out and doing a headlining tour for supporting the new album right away?
I mean, to co-headline it with Slipknot, we thought would be twice the fun of us having a new album, of them having their new album coming at the end of the summer, and just a great lineup of some of the best bands out today. So it was just exciting. A lot of these bands we haven't had a chance to play with yet. Mastodon. We did Ozfest a couple years ago with Dragon Force, so became friends with those guys back then, and just another opportunity to spend a summer with them, and Five Finger Death Punch, and I mean down the line there's a lot of good heavier bands, and that really makes us kind of have to step up our game too, which is always good. It keeps us on our toes of making us have to work a little harder each night. And it's always nice when you have this many bands on the tour, because everybody's kind of out there proving themselves and doing it. So as opposed to doing a 3-band tour, you got 15 bands that you want to kind of raise your game on, and just a great opportunity. It's the promoters are seem like cool guys into the rock thing, and they wanted us to be part of it, and it just seemed right.
Do you think you'll continue on after this and do a fall tour, maybe smaller venues, not the giant festival shed, 12 hours in the sun thing?
Well, it depends. I mean, right now, our plans at the moment, it's kind of penciled in right now, but is to go overseas, do Australia, New Zealand, Japan, and go back to Europe to follow up, because we just got back from doing the festivals in Europe. Did some shows in Germany with Metallica, a show in the UK with Kiss, and 3 shows with Judas Priest. So we're still kind of on a high from all of that excitement of sharing